Hello everybody, NIO here. Today's video is very different again compared to everyone else's. Give you guys the idea where I am. I'm at one of my popular coffee shops, and I'm gonna go on the roadside to do some car spotting before we start the video today. The video today is for the Tesla shareholders because today is gonna be the day where they announce where they're gonna announce the earnings. So I'm pumping up as many videos as possible to give you guys idea about the difference between Tesla and the rest of the world. I just come out here to take a quick look, see if there's any Teslas here. Haven't found anything yet. This is for me I call it the Silicon Valley of Laos because the whole road is full of phone companies and a lot of electric cars here as well, but no Tesla. Oh wait, there's a black Tesla. There's one. Next to Neta is a black Model Y. Okay, one Tesla. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's go back to the coffee shop. Let's go upstairs to my seat and then we can start the video. This is more POV than anything else because in case one of you come to Vientiane to visit me, you have an idea what kind of setting I'm working with. So this is the second floor of the coffee shop, and I got my seat set up in the corner so that we can make the video here. Yeah, just myself in the video. Okay, so today's topic is Tesla's quarterly earnings, and I made a video yesterday with an interesting thumbnail, as you can see here, turning around. So that is actually a real picture with me here in Vientiane, and there was a Cybertruck driving by on the roadside, almost drove me over, so I took a quick picture. Couldn't believe my eyes. Now you can see on YouTube, you see there's a very famous YouTuber come up on the search right next to my face, and here's something interesting as well. Serious safety concern over Tesla self-driving cars after fatal crashes. 2 days ago by 60 Minutes Australia. I haven't watched this one yet. Maybe it's worthwhile to watch. So the fact that the search result come up like this is highly interesting. Okay. Now back to the topic. Today is going to be an extremely interesting trading day because Tesla is going to announce its own quarterly earnings and is sitting at almost all-time high. What does it mean is the expectation of the company is sky high. Yet at the same time, the CEO is demanding $1 trillion pay package. $1 trillion pay package. Has never happened before in the history of corporation anywhere in the world. If he receives such a pay package, he will be the most well-paid CEO in the history of mankind. And I want to ask you, fellow shareholders in Tesla, do you feel good about it that the CEO of the company you own is squeezing the shareholders dry because the income for him is coming out of your pocket through dilution? Basically, the company issue brand new shares to the CEO as a compensation for pumping the share price further. That's the summary of the entire intention. Now, here's the question for you. Do you want to continue to invest in a company that relies on nothing else but pumping the share price under the CEO that has no real moral compass? Or do you want to switch your investment over to another company that has much higher upside potential? Let me just show you the difference. Okay. Here's a simple difference. In the last 6 months, since the start of the channel, NIO and Tesla has performed virtually identical. However, if you look at from a 1 year perspective or 5 year perspective, there's a huge difference. So over a period of 5 years, Tesla has done 212%, and NIO has dropped by 75%. But since 6 months, exactly 6 months, it has been performing virtually identical. Do you know what happened 6 months ago? 6 months ago, we started this channel, and we started the movement towards NIO 100. Where it really started to take off is actually after 3 months. After 3 months of existence of this channel, the market finally caught up, and NIO started to outperform. Because every AI trader needs empirical evidence to support its trading strategy. They needed 3 months of data to evaluate the new situation and implement new trading strategies. That's the real reason. And over 10 years period, as you can see, over 10 years, Tesla has done 22x, and NIO has not gone anywhere. So in the last 10 years, let me ask you this a simple question. In the last 10 years, did Tesla grow? Yes. But did NIO grow? Absolutely. Because 10 years ago, NIO sold virtually no cars, and today they have sold almost 1 million cars. So is this valuation gap justified? I want to ask you here. Okay. So this might be an extremely simple video before the quarterly earnings. However, this is probably a video you should watch again and again and evaluate for yourself if such a valuation gap between the two most comparable EV companies in the world, is the gap justified? Can the difference of Elon Musk make up the difference for the long-term valuation gap? That's the question you ask yourself. So later today, I'm going to go to one of the car dealerships and look at the pricing and availability of different brands versus Tesla. And just now on the road, you saw there was just one black Tesla. So this is not a company that dominates everywhere. Instead, maybe from the American perspective, it is dominating the certain local market, maybe in California. It may be dominating the market there. I don't really know. But for the rest of the world, that is definitely not the case. So, truly food for thought. I'm going to show you one more time. Ask yourself the simple question. Over 10 years period, Tesla has done 22x, and NIO hasn't gone anywhere. Is this justified? Is this truly justified? Yes or no? And if you would be a Tesla owner, would you want to switch, or would you want to do an acquisition? The answer is pretty simple. For Tesla to continue to grow, it has to either do the growth through acquisition or through its own ability. And I really don't see where the growth can come from. Yeah, definitely not from AI, definitely not from robots, definitely not from self-driving. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, and see you soon in the next one. I'm gonna make another one at the car dealership now. Bye bye.